Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joe from Joe Plays Games, and you're joining us back in State of Decay, where, as you can see, we are back inside of our home base that we established yesterday. If you don't remember or you weren't here, what happened was our two main characters, this is Marcus and Ed, were on a 2-week fishing trip, and when they got back, the whole world got, well, we don't know about the whole world, but at least the general area around them got surrounded by zombies. And so we've met up with this group here and we're trying to survive. So first I'd like to start off by going and taking a look around the area for things that we can scavenge and bring back to the base. So let's put a marker on our map for right over here. We're gonna go to this campsite right over here. So it shouldn't be too far away. It's rather close by. It looks like this first camp was already searched, or there's nothing here anyway. We can take down some zombies.
You're not alone in here.
Clear it out. There we go. All right. So in this part, we'll see some of the looting mechanics. Hang on. Coming up from behind. And he's gone. So, lootable containers will glow in white like that. So you approach them, you hold the search button, and what you can do is you can search at your normal speed, or if you hold, I believe it's the shift button. I'm not sure. I played it on Xbox previously. But you hold the button, and it will actually loot faster. But you also have a chance, caveat, to make too much noise. And when you make too much noise, it'll actually attract a horde of zombies to your general vicinity. So there's a give and take with it. So there's a little bit balance. The higher your character's wits are, the less likely it will be that you will make noise while you are searching. And as long as you hang on, what's going on here? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna stash that and then immediately take it back out, give myself more carry space. So anyway, what was I saying? The higher your wits are, the less likely you will be to make noise while you're searching, and the higher your wits are, the faster you can loot. So it's better to send runners out. Here we go. It's better to send runners out with higher wits and a higher just a higher overall stats, because they'll be a lot more survivable out in the wilderness. As you can see, my character actually has run out of stamina, so he's not swinging his weapon as effectively as he normally would. And eventually, force this door. There we go.
I'm not alone in here. Why here?
So, stamina will come back as time goes by. And as you might have noticed, as I was going around and fighting zombies, my stats were increasing. Where is that? Yeah, here it is. So, his wits are now 2 from searching that container, and fighting is now level 2, almost level 3, and powerhouse is now level 2. So, a little bit of progression. There we go. Let's search another cabin.
Whoa, listen, asshole! Alright, we don't want any trouble.
They don't know that. So for these characters, it's still very early. But for everyone else in the world, or at least everyone. Okay, so there's my first bit of damage. I could have pressed the C button to try and dodge and defend, but I gotta go help Ed. right now, Ed is actually immortal. He can't die right now, but Marcus can. Or at least I believe Ed is immortal right now. It actually, if you have another character running around with you, it takes a very long time for them to get killed. So unless you're trying to get them killed, they won't die.
Nice.
So I'm just going through, looting all these containers to see what I can get, and then I'm going to return it to the home base. And then when I eventually move on, I'm going to need to carry all that stuff with me as far as... I think I need to carry it with me, but I'm not sure.
Okay, I think that's about all there is to find.
And as you can see in the top left, once you have finished searching through an area, it'll let you know that there's nothing left.
Kinda hoping you'd forgotten about that.
Nope, we didn't forget about those gunshots. Search this cabin up here. I'm gonna hang back. Easy button.
I need to breathe.
Alright, so I think that's everything. After the whole tutorial bit, there will actually be more dangerous zombies coming around. But as for right now, they're not coming around. And once we start to run into them, I'll go into more details about them. That's everything in that container. And once we're finished searching this one, I believe that should be it. Yep, there's nothing left in the cabin. So, an excellent time to talk about how to restore your character's meters. So the blue meter is your...
You wanna know what worries me?
Hang on.
They're setting up an infirmary in there. Like, why aren't they taking these people to a hospital or something?
I don't know, man. Whole situation's pretty messed up.
You think? What's next? Razor wire and guard towers?
That's not a bad idea, actually. We need to make things safer around here.
So that conversation between them just started the exposition for talking about upgrading home bases. We can't upgrade this home base that we're at right now because we don't have the materials, because we haven't unlocked the ability to start storing bulk materials. But once we get through a certain part of the game, we'll actually get the ability to carry bulk materials. But anyway, so like I was saying, this is a good time to talk about healing items. So there's two types of healing items. There's your vitality healing items, which would be your medication like painkillers, acetaminophen, pain stuff, and snacks. So snacks are your stamina healing items. So both of them will be dealing with the separate meters. Since my vitality is halfway, I'm going to use this, and my health will slowly creep back up to as far as the healing item will allow. Take out this zombie right here. And I apologize ahead of time if I slip up and accidentally call the zombies walkers. I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead, so sometimes I'm just so used to them referring to the zombies as walkers, so I just might accidentally refer to them as walkers. Not really too much of a problem, but just something to be aware of, I suppose. Drop some more stuff off. I'm gonna drop this off since it's almost broken. You leave items in the supply locker overnight, and if you have a good enough workbench, what will actually happen is they'll get repaired overnight. So there is a day and night cycle in this game. Alright, so we've cleared out most of these areas. There's only... this actually isn't a lootable building. This is just a plaza. Here's a public restroom. You can search for that, and there's some more cabins down this way. There's that industrial supply store right over here, some more campsites, and this is down where we heard the gunshots. But I think I'm going to leave exploring the gunshots for another part, so I'm going to end it here. I've been Joe, this has been Joe Plays Games, and you've been watching State of Decay. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much, and goodbye.